Hey, sexy people. Taylor Sparks here, Mariposa Aki. Hey, Happy New Year. How are you all? Oh, I hope you had a really good holiday season. Mine was uneventful, but it was still pleasant. I got a call a couple of days ago from one of my clients, and she was all excited about this new product, this new lube, this new clitoral stimulate that's on the market, and she wanted to know if we carried it. And so we kind of go through it together because it's supposed to be like no dirty ingredients and all clean and all natural. So I was excited because I hadn't heard of it. And it's by a new launch brand called The Playground. So we go look at the ingredients together, and we're going down these ingredients. And so one of the things, some of you may or may not know, I'm certified in holistic aromatherapy. All the products that we carry are organic, eco-friendly. So organic chemistry, if you will, is my background. I got certified, more than 15 years ago now, and almost 20. And I've been working in the natural skincare industry for over 20 years in cosmetics. Anyway, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, somebody finally really got some plants, some real plants. There were a few companies we carried, but into this product. So the first one was this mood maker, right? It's got all these wonderful aphrodisiacs in it. It's got ashwagandha and maca and shatavari. It's got reishi, mushrooms. Damiana, also in Mexico known as the Mexican Viagra, daisy, apricot oil. So I'm like excited because all over the side it's like dirty mind, no. Fun, dirty ingredients, none. I'm like, let's keep it going. So that was the first one we looked at, and it had some really nice things. So I am carrying that one. And the next one was Love Sesh, which had similar ingredients, which they're water-based lubricant. And then I get down to date night. Another water with champagne and vanilla essence. I'm like, you can't really get an essence of champagne because there is no essential oil of grape. You can get essential oil of vanilla, but grape, that doesn't exist. So anyway, we go down here and I'm looking at all of this lube, and again, it says no dirty ingredients. Everything is clean. Okay, so they have hyaluronic acid, great. Fermented bamboo extract, also good. Organic flaxseed, amazing. Vitamin E, citric acid, sodium benzoate, sodium carbomethylcellulose, also good. And then that word, fragrance. Listen to me. Anytime you see the word fragrance on any ingredient, it's chemical based. Because no aromatherapist and no green chemist in their right mind calls an essential oil fragrance, because the word fragrance in itself means it's chemical based. And the disappointment that I felt, because they spent all this time formulating all of these amazing ingredients in the right combination, to then just muck it up, in my professional opinion and in my personal opinion, with fragrance. So the interesting thing is, in these here United States, the FDA has something called GRAS, generally regarded as safe. And there's so many chemicals that have been grandfathered in because they're like, listen, most people are not going to be bothered by this. It's got a low chemical rating. You might go to Environmental Working Group and see this low chemical rating. But when you combine all of these things and put them someplace like the vagina, the vulva, the chances of you absorbing those things is 100%, right? And if generally regarded as safe means that companies can literally greenwash, and this is what I consider greenwashing, because you have all these amazing ingredients and then you muck it up with fragrance, and not just with any fragrance. And I went to the website and I looked to see because a lot of companies won't tell you what the chemical makeup is. So have you ever used a lubricant or a particular condom, and right as soon as you put it on, or in the midst of using it, as soon as it got warm or whatever, or your body got warm, it was itching, burning, scratching, stinging, and you couldn't get it out fast enough. And you look at the ingredients and you don't see anything on it that you're allergic to or that you have any known contact dermatitis to, because fragrance does not tell you what's in it. And so they were kind enough to tell us what's in their fragrance makeup. Let me tell you, some of these words I couldn't even pronounce. And my opinion is, if you can't pronounce it, denounce it. If you can't read it, you don't need it. But one of the things that stood out to me that was more than like mind-blowing was they put bisphenol A in lubricant. You know, when you see plastic bottles that had no BPA, when it has been proven scientifically that BPA has been linked to breast cancer and ovarian cancer. Is that something you want to put on your vajayjay? Even in its minute form? Because, you know, you have to remember the skin is porous. We know it's porous because we sweat, right? And everything you put on your skin doesn't get absorbed. Some things only penetrate, right? They don't get past the first top layers of the skin. But up to 6% of what you put on your skin can be absorbed and or penetrated, or it can be penetrated and or absorbed into the bloodstream. But the vagina, the anus, your eyeballs, your nose, they're covered in a mucous membrane. Up to 100% of what you put on it can be absorbed into your bloodstream. So why would you put something with bisphenol A, BPA, on your vagina? That don't make no damn sense. They have, the other common name is gala oxide. It enhances skin absorption. It's an endocrine disruptor. Although moderate, it does have persistence in bioaccumulation. So bioaccumulation is what our body does all the time. That means that just because you put something on your skin, it may enter into the skin, it may just penetrate, but because we sweat, we poop, we pee, the body will disperse of it, right? This is why we have great immune systems. But a lot of times it might keep a smidgen of what you put on the skin. And now you're going to put it someplace that can absorb up to 100% of what you put on it. And so there's this tonalide, there's acetyl hexamethyl tetraline. Ooh. Also, enhanced skin absorption. Use restrictions are high. It does have moderate endocrine disruption. Persistence in bioaccumulation. It's rated a 6 out of 10 on Environmental Working Group. It's not good for the body. There's a word here so long I can't even say it as ethyl N-diaminotetratractus. If you can't read it, you don't need it. You don't need it, right? It does have some organs toxicity, but non-reproductive organs, moderate. It is also known as a high skin, eye, and lungs irritant. Why would they put these ingredients in the product? And this is a couple of people that are part of this new company is Christina Aguilera. If somebody could tag Christina and let her know, this doesn't need all of these chemicals in it. And if you wanted to put an essence of something because you're thinking like, well, we want all of the, based on the website, we want all of our senses to be involved, the smell, the taste, the feel, then why would you just not use essential oils? Why would you just not use essential oils? Yeah, it might tick it up a small price, but to take the risk of putting these chemicals, you could be allergic to any of these things, and you would not even know if you didn't go to the website or I did not tell you that the likelihood of having a skin irritation depends on your body. Could be minor. It could be major. And these products would be absolutely fabulous. But this is typical of greenwashing. This is typical of, marketing to our our weaknesses, so to speak, because who doesn't want a wet vagina? Who doesn't want to, now with the organic industry expanding as much as that, who doesn't want to be using organic products on their, on their vajayjay, on their vagina? You could put it something, if you're having intimate sex with your partner and you guys are not using barriers, meaning that you don't use condoms, so any of these ingredients could affect your partner. Do you want to be swallowing, bisphenol A that's been linked to been linked to both breast and ovarian cancer? Do you want that in your mouth? Do you want that on your partner's mouth or their penis or even their vulva if you're, doing vulva to vulva kind of play? So, it's really important to read your ingredients. That's all I really came to say. You have got to look at the ingredients. Any of these things could trigger you. It could trigger a yeast infection. It could trigger, like I said, itching, burning, scratching. You want to stay as clean and to say, oh yes, it's all natural. It's not. Some of the ingredients are natural, yes, but it's not. So I wish somebody would tag Christina Aguilera and let her know, take out all the chemicals, and this would be close to perfect, because it has the aphrodisiac component to it. So, as I mentioned, I've been working in this, not just the sex industry, with products, but several years before, almost 20 years in this industry of organic products. My products were in Muscle and Fitnessers, the ESPY Award gift bags. This is my area. This is a thing that I'm always teaching about when I'm doing my seminars, and how to keep the vajayjay safe and wet. So there that is. I am carrying 2 of their products that have no fragrance in it and no chemicals. That's on my website. But listen, if you got a product, you want me to know, you want me to take a look at it and look at the ingredients, let you know how green it really is, pop me a DM and just say, hey, check out this product, Taylor. Is it as good as they say it is, or is it a bunch of greenwashing marketing? As far as the playground is concerned, 2 are good. The other 4 products are not good. Even with all the good stuff that they have in it, I guess out of a score of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give the top 2 definitely an 8, 9 even. The packaging is beautiful. But the other lubricants, because of the fragrance, they could have been a 9 or a 10, but that knocked them down to a 2. So that's a 2 out of 10 for me. Listen, have an amazing rest of your day, and stay sexy, stay safe. Bye.